What is going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV. Today I have something very different for you, the start of a brand new series here on the channel with the swirling rumors of a 2020-2021 release date for the PlayStation 5 console. I've finally decided to start working on my back catalog because unlike PlayStation 3, where I left that console behind with 50 plus games that I've heard all these great things about that I never got to play, I won't be doing that for PlayStation 4. I'm one of those players that moves on to the next console, and I always think, like, am I ever going to go back to the old one? I never really find the time. So I want to work through these games on PlayStation 4. There are a ton that I need to get through, and I thought it would be really fun to give you guys some mini reviews while I'm working through these games, in case you're like me and you're one of those players that has a huge back catalog and you're wondering if you should even bother with playing some of these older games, some very, very old games in this case. We're looking at the Order 1886 today for our very first mini review of a game on the channel. Only a 4-minute long video, and that's what I'm going to stick with for the majority of these videos. Just very short, very straight to the point. What you're looking at in the game, what the gameplay is like, if it's worth your time, and an overall rating, not on a number system, but on like a it's good, it's bad, like you should play it, you shouldn't waste your time, or if you're kind of in the market for a specific thing, then it might be for you. The Order 1886 came out in 2015, I believe, February of 2015. It was one of the very first games on PlayStation 4. The first year of PlayStation 4 wasn't very booming for a lot of games, and this actually functioned very well as a glorified tech test for the PlayStation 4 because it has everything. It has all of the very, very cool things that you were expecting from your PlayStation 4 when you first got it the year after it came out. So it's got a lot of Uncharted-like elements, those over-the-shoulder third-person shooter type elements, but it also incorporates a very, very cool story. So you're in this Victorian-era London where it's almost steampunky in a way, where you're using these very advanced scientific weapons. You're working with Nikola Tesla, and he's making you like lightning guns, and you just saw in the very first clip there a thermite rifle, and you were actually fighting like half-breeds, so werewolves and vampires, and there's also a rebellion going on as well. So there's this overarching story, and it really feels like a lived-in world. Like, it's very, very cool. It's a very straightforward linear story, very, very short campaign. It's only like 6 hours if you actually sit there and play through it all, but I've been enjoying myself throughout the entirety of the campaign. It feels very, very advanced for its age. Given that this game came out in 2015, I'm still marveling at the graphics of this game. It's very visually impressive, and while the game does take the reins a lot and it swaps between cutscenes and gameplay quite often, it has seamless transitions between the cutscenes and the gameplay, and the voice acting is incredible. The mocap is incredible. It's such a cinematic game. I wish there was a sequel. I wish they could expand on this game. Ready at Dawn, I don't think has ever announced a sequel, and it's been a few years now. It was kind of critically panned for being too short and not being worth it, but now the Order 1886 is available as a greatest hit, if I'm not mistaken. So you can pick this game up for under $30, and I'm sure if you keep an eye on sales, or if you look on Amazon, you can probably get it for like $10 to $20. And for that price point, this is a really enjoyable experience for a good few hours of gameplay. It's very, very interesting. It's a whole brand new world that I wasn't expecting when I started playing it. So the world is very cool. The imagery, the visuals are very cool. It's a very fun game. It's got some horror elements. It's got some action-adventure elements. I think you're going to really enjoy yourself if that's the kind of game that you like. If you're into The Last of Us, Uncharted, it feels a lot like those games. And honestly, the Order 1886 is a really good game. So that is my quick review for the Order 1886. Have you played it? Let me know what you think of it in the comment section down below. It's a little short, but especially now that the price has come down, it's definitely worth it. Keep an eye on BlackTideTV for the next game review, or if you have a suggestion for me, leave it in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video, if it helped you out at all, and subscribe for more. I will catch you guys on the next video.